Hey, what's up YouTube community? Quartercount back again with another Gundam Gunpla model. It's none other than RX78-2 to be specific, but this is the granddaddy. This is like the Optimus Prime of the Transformers, the He-Man of the Masters of the Universe. No core block. Armor is not included. Nice picture though. It does come with a Gundam marker so I can do some panel lining. Gonna really make this one sparkle. Look at the side here. This is somewhat of an older kit. It was 1,400 yen, which is about, I don't know, $13, $20 or something. So I always find it funny with these Japanese kits. There's so much English on here. I mean, this is for the Japan market, and it would be like seeing something for the American market, but with huge amounts of Japanese writing on it. I don't know, I've always liked that fact. But alright, we'll see what's inside of here. Alright, so first thing you'll see when you get this thing open is the actual little Japanese instruction kit. That is very easy to follow. I mean, all you do is look. It's 8, tells you this is the step, tells you what tray it's on, tells you which tree to peg it off of. Really nice, really easy to follow. If you've never bought a Gunpla kit, you really should. Very fun, amazing amount of articulation, and you build it. Here's the outer parts, the white panel. You can see all the panel lines on there. Really gonna be a fun kit. You can see the mask, the shield, there's the pen, there's the blaster. And yeah, like I said, if you don't know really much about Gundam, just check out 0079. They got it in English version. It's pretty much the start of it all. It kind of bombed when it first came out, like Star Trek did maybe. And then it had a couple movies that re-sparked it, and then Bandai came out with the kits. The rest is history, 30 years strong. This is a pretty cool little thing it came with, was really cool little color demonstrations here of what different things you can do, how you can go about assembling some of the things. Really neat. Tells you all types of little tips and tricks and stuff that you wouldn't get really in an American model. Unfortunately, quality is of a concern of theirs. I like their plastic a lot. So that's pretty much it. Just like I said, here's all the, I mean, you could kind of call them like the RX79s. It's just like the different main versions, the main Gundams, every version. I don't know if Armor was the name of every pilot for him, but there you go. Let's get this guy built. It's based off the cartoon. It's just a little more detailed, and that's based off of the one that they built 1-to-1. This is a model kit. I built it. He got a shield accessory. Very nice shield. He would look through that, you know, as he was blasting you. Pretty good cartoon. I like it. The back here, you can take it, plug it in. Right here. Yep, this is a Bandai 1/144 high grade version 2 based off of the 30th anniversary Gundam Mobile Suit 0079 cartoon RX78-2. And he was a pretty fun build. That gun, the plastic on the gun's a little brittle. This plastic is a lot more brittle than the plastic that we used on the Age 1 normal. But I mean, this is an older kit. The kit was made in 2010. They have a real grade 1/144 scale RX78-2. I'm going to purchase him, but I wanted to build this guy. He came with the panel lining marker, and I wanted to experiment on this one. I wanted to panel line him, and then I want to do another one and do like an oil wash. See which one I like better. Take a look at his saber holder. This is pretty cool. It's got the little on and off switch. All that I did with the panel liner. Kind of plugs up in here. It doesn't stay too well. It's kind of one of my gripes. It's just made to sit up there. We looked at the shield. a nice little piece of engineering. Now this right here is supposed to be the beam saber, which is pretty lame because it's just a white piece of plastic. And in the cartoon, this lit up red, just as like a lightsaber would. Kind of lame. I'm gonna paint that eventually. Another little gripe I have is he comes with 4 interchangeable hands, okay? But this one you can see is actually his right hand. I had it plugged into his left, just so he could hold his ball and chain. Which, I mean, is cool. Ball and chain is. But he doesn't have an open left hand. He's got a trigger finger right hand, which is in his gun right now. He's got an open hand for the right, and 2 closed fists for both hands. So that will just go in there, because it's supposed to hold this, I imagine, and then his beam saber, which these are supposed to be the handles of those. They just light up. It should light up like that, kind of, that plastic. That's what this beam saber should look like. It should have that plastic. Alright, plug one of his right hands in here. So that's really the only hand he has for the left. But yet he has freaking 3 for the right. Don't like that. And I didn't stop every time to do my panel line to show you guys, but I did want to make a note. His skirt, his lower torso, and the bottom of his right leg have not been panel lined. And so you can see the difference. You can see that this is the right leg. And from here down has not been panel lined. But over here, I panel lined all of that. And I'll give you guys a little demonstration of what that means and what I did. So basically what you want to do is just take your marker, and this is a Gundam marker, it's not like this is a Sharpie. I mean, you could get away with using a Sharpie, I'm sure. It's kind of hard to do on camera. And you know, if you mess up, you mess up. Not a big deal, because I'll show you. I can even use my finger. There you go. That's panel lining, basically. You'd use a Q-tip, really, but that's it. And I will do the rest of that. I'll do his gun. We'll show that off right now. The rocket launcher that pegs into the back. I'm going to get some Gundam markers and tweak up some of these accessories. Like I'll do some gold. I'll do some gold on his or some silver on his hydraulics down in there. There's a lot of little things that I'm still going to do to this kit. And then I'm going to put a top coat on it. It'll be real nice. But take a look at his gun here. Got his trigger finger in there, and I'm going to paint up some detail in there. This one's going to get a wash. So this is kind of, I'm going to do another video, I imagine, just kind of going over everything that I did. I might super glue these things on the top here, I don't know. Maybe not, because they'll probably just break off. The video is going a little longer than anticipated, but I want to quickly show off his articulation and a comparison. Here is a quick comparison next to a standard 6-inch Marvel Legend. You can see that he's about 5 inches, 4 3/4 or something. This is a 1 to 1/44. He's a 1 to 12 human scale. I'll bring in Thor, Marvel Universe, which these do look a lot better next to each other. The Hulk review I just did, and a standard 3 3/4. So that's that for a comparison. His articulation, we'll just go over himself. Just take a quick look at him too. His head's on a ball joint, and that's it. He does not have as good of articulation as the Age 1 normal. He's got just a ball joint up top, and it can pivot out. And this does do 360 all the way around. He will go up about that far. He twists, single joint at the elbow. He's got ball joints at the wrist, so he can swivel. He can do a little dance. He's got little bit of a waist, a little bit of a side to side because it's double ball jointed. His skirts move on the side and individually on the front. Back skirts do not move. His thrusters rock a little, not much. He's got a ball joint type of deal up at the leg, so he can go out pretty far. And single joint at the knee, but the knee does go back quite a ways. And down here he can't really go all the way around. He's limited on that, but that's alright. He goes up and down at 2 points. And that's it for his articulation. Not too bad, not the greatest, not as good as the kits that are out now. But this is a very, very great kit. He's not going to cost you that much money. You'll get a panel marker, and you'll be able to have some good times. RX78-2 2010 Bandai starter kit that came with the panel lining Sharpie marker. You can see it's the Gundam marker to be specific. Right there, it even says Gundam marker. He's not the best 1/144th RX78-2 that we have. You know, you can do the real grade. The real grade is the better one. Not that much more money, but this is a good kit. I really like it. If you've never done a Gundam kit, this is obviously a great one to start off with. A lot of fun little challenges to make it look right, and panel lining actually took more than building. So, once again, this is Corticon. Thanks for watching.